What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about AMC, GME, as well as the broader market. And after that, we're going to check the options flow for all three of them. So today, AMC was up for 3.83% for the day. It had a high of $13.54. The average volume on AMC is around 51.85 million, but today's volume was around 45.27 million. So as we can see, the volume has gone down a slight bit than the average volume. But from the last couple of days, we had a pretty massive volume coming in AMC. Why the price went up today is just because the overall market is heading towards the upside. That was the only reason behind a green day that we had today. And when we have a look at the GameStop, it was up for 10.38% for the day. It had a high of $136.50. The average volume on GameStop is around 4.96 million, but today's volume was around 6.98 million. We can understand this thing very clearly that investors are having a lot of bullish sentiment towards the GameStop as compared to the AMC. As we can see, it's clearly coming out of today's volume that the investors are buying this stock madly and they are not backing off from it. Now, we are definitely waiting for super green days in the overall broader market, especially the SPY, which can indicate that the GameStop is going to have some sort of a upward momentum into the stock. Now, if the SPY keeps going up, I'm pretty sure GameStop is come in action pretty good. Now, when we come over to the SPY was up for 1.90% for the day. It had a high of $417.44. Now, like I mentioned in my previous videos, that the VIX was staying at a certain point. It was not going up, which was a sign that we might have a green day today. And I personally believe we're going to have a couple of days of green days coming into the overall product market. Tomorrow as well, we might experience a super green day, and then from Monday onwards we might have some sort of a downtrend or it might stay stable. Now, why we are experiencing this kind of a volatility in the overall broader market is just because of the Amazon is having its stock splits. Now, we know that Amazon has gone up quite a bit. It was around $2,000 almost just 5 days back. Now it has gone back up to $2,510.22 today. And I personally believe we're going to have some sort of a more green day coming into it. As we can see in the aftermarket, it has already gone up over 1%. Today we were up 3.15%. In the aftermarket, it's over 1%. We are definitely going to go a little bit more higher onto the Amazon because tomorrow is the final day for the Amazon stock split. And after that as well, we might experience some sort of upward momentum for a little while, and then we're going to have a severe downtrend coming into the overall broader market. It's just because of the Amazon, the overall market is being lifted up just due to the one company in the stock market. Now this shows that how much power Amazon have, that if one company is having a stock split, we are expecting a lot of momentum coming into the stock market in order to buy Amazon stock, which is actually pushing the overall broader market to the upside. Now the same thing is going to happen with the Google next month, and the same thing is going to be there as well. We're going to have a severe downtrend in a couple of weeks time, and then we're going to have an uptrend coming into the overall bottom market just because of the Google. Now Google is far more stable, more promising company as compared to Amazon. So when the Google is going to have an stock split, I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of investors, those who would be very enlightened to buy the stock, and which is going to push the market a little bit more further. Stock split is about to happen next month on the Google. Till then, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Now let's come over to the options for the AMC. Now I have increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Today this whale came in and he's buying 2,500 contracts, and he's buying a $25 put option that's going to expire in 14 days. Wow. And he's paying 3.02 million for it, and he's betting that the AMC will keep going down from here onwards. Now personally, in this kind of a market situation, I personally think that the AMC might have some sort of a upward momentum, but this is deep in the money put option. He's still having a lot of value into this option, but it's going to expire in 14 days, which is very scary because I personally believe that AMC might have some sort of a upward momentum just because of the GameStop is going to go up in a couple of days time. Rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious that was coming out of the whales option flow. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales and the retail are doing, majority of them again are on to the downside. They are so confident buying the put options, and they are all betting that these AMC will keep going down from here onwards. The one that was buying a $25 put option is buying a out of the money call option as well, in case if this position goes out of control. So he is hedging his position, buying both call and the put option with the same amount of contracts. But it's still a very risky bet towards the downside on the AMC, because I know if GME is going to have some sort of a upward momentum into it, so does the AMC is going to go up along with it. The rest, there was these individuals, those who were buying $90 put option. These are leap option. These individuals buying, they're betting a huge amount of money for AMC to go down from here onwards. Rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of it. Now let's come over to the options flow for the GameStop. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. All the whales are onto the upside. They're buying deep in the money call option, and they're very short expiration. That's a huge amount of money these individuals are putting, and they're all betting that the GameStop is going to go up from here onwards. This is 2.59 million, this is 4.29 million, this is 1.13 million, this was $3.6 million, and these individuals are all betting that we're going to have aggressive upward momentum coming into the GameStop. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, again, mini whales and retail are all on to the upside. Majority of them are buying call option very confidently, and they believe that the GameStop will keep going up from here onwards. Now, when I bring up the put to call ratio and see, the call side is definitely higher. It's 62.2%. The put side is 37.8%. Now, the volume is very strong and heavy onto the call side is 64.9%. And the premium is higher on the call side. When you sell call options, you're going to get a good amount of premium out of it. Now, by looking at the rest of the options flow, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of it. But if the overall broader market keep going up, which will most likely tomorrow as well, I'm expecting a good boom boom green candle coming into the GameStop. Now let's come over to the SPY. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Now today there is a pretty solid, big, huge buying that's coming into the overall broader market. These big whales are betting that the SPY will go up from here onwards, and they're betting a huge amount of money over here. There were quite a bit of call buying that was happening. I mentioned it yesterday that I personally believe that the SPY is going to go up from here onwards, just because the volatility index VIX was not spiking up. Even we had a down day yesterday. That was a pretty good indication towards the overall broader market is going to head to the upside from here onwards. Now, when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales and the retail are doing, again, majority of them are on to the downside. There was hardly any call buying done by the mini whales and the retail. They're all buying a put option onto the SPY, and they're all betting that the SPY will keep going down from here onward. There was this $398 put option that was pretty suspicious coming in all the way since morning, and there were 42 days expiration. They are all betting that the SPY will keep going down from here onwards. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of it. There was no huge amount of contract that were bought. Hope for the best that the market is going to keep going up for at least a couple of days in next week as well, and then we might experience some sort of a downside. But these $398 put options were quite a bit suspicious. Rest, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. So thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.